Long before modern civilization, and long before matches or lighters, our ancestors faced one of the greatest challenges of survival, the Ice Age. Harsh winds, freezing temperatures, and predatory threats demanded a skill that would, shape humanity itself. That skill was fire-making. Fire wasn't just warmth, it was protection, a means to cook food, purify water, and extend the day into night. Yet, learning to create it from raw materials required patience, ingenuity, and a deep understanding of the natural world. Today, we're going back tens of thousands of years to uncover the Ice Age survival techniques that taught humanity how to make fire, and how you can apply these ancient lessons to backyard survival, bushcraft, or historical exploration. Fire was the ultimate survival tool during the Ice Age. During the Ice Age, temperatures often plunged well below freezing, and exposure meant certain death. Fire provided warmth, light, and the ability to cook otherwise inedible foods. But fire was not just about comfort. It was a matter of survival. Early humans quickly realized that controlling fire increased their lifespan, allowed migration into colder regions, and even changed social structures. The ability to make fire from scratch allowed humans to stay active at night, scare away predators, and maintain dry clothing and bedding. For modern survivalists or history enthusiasts, this demonstrates a fundamental principle. Mastering fire is a skill that multiplies your effectiveness in any wilderness scenario. Even today, knowing how to start a fire without matches or fuel tablets connects you directly to the mindset of our Ice Age ancestors. Early humans learned to create fire through friction and sparks. Archaeological evidence suggests that Ice Age humans used two primary methods: friction and sparks. Friction involved rubbing wood together, using hand drills, bow drills, or fire ploughs to generate heat that ignited fine tinder. Sparks were produced by striking flint against pyrite or other rocks containing iron compounds. Both methods required patience, precise technique, and the right materials. Practical application today begins with understanding tinder, kindling, and fuel. Fine dry plant fibers, moss or bark shavings serve as tinder that catches sparks quickly. Small twigs and sticks act as kindling to build a stable flame, and larger logs sustain the fire. By practicing these techniques in a controlled backyard environment, you can master the same principles that our Ice Age ancestors used under life-or-death pressure. One of the most important lessons from the Ice Age is that fire-making relies on intimate knowledge of your environment. Early humans had to identify the driest wood, the most combustible fibers, and rocks capable of generating sparks. They learned which plant resins burned hottest, which grasses smoked excessively, and which stones fractured predictably. For example, willow, cedar, and poplar were preferred for friction fires, while flint or quartzite, paired with iron pyrite, produced reliable sparks. Understanding your materials today is just as important. If you're practicing bushcraft, take time to study local woods and fibers. Experiment with different stones to generate sparks and note which combinations work best. Observation, trial, and adaptation were the core survival lessons of the Ice Age. Beyond warmth and cooking, fire fundamentally shaped human evolution. It allowed extended social interaction, protection from predators, and even changes in diet by making previously inedible plants digestible. Early humans built small hearths or fire pits that could be maintained over days, teaching lessons in fire preservation and resource management. Modern survivalists can take inspiration from these practices. Learning to maintain a small contained fire safely in your backyard or wilderness area teaches energy efficiency, risk management, and discipline. Techniques like building a teepee structure for quick ignition or a log cabin base for sustained heat directly reflect Ice Age methods adapted for modern use. Ice Age humans didn't have the luxury of instant ignition. Every spark and ember required focus and repetition. Fire-making became a communal skill, often taught from elders to younger members, emphasizing technique, material preparation, and safety. Mistakes could be fatal, reinforcing the need for practice and resilience. For backyard practice, this is a crucial takeaway. Fire-making is not about luck, it's about skill. Spend time preparing your tinder, kindling and fuel, and practice bow drills or spark striking until it becomes second nature. This deliberate approach mirrors the rigorous training our ancestors underwent, turning fire-making into a repeatable, reliable skill rather than a desperate gamble. The survival lessons of the Ice Age are not just historical curiosities. They remain directly applicable today. From emergency preparedness to bushcraft, understanding how to produce and maintain fire without modern tools is a life-saving skill. Beyond practical use, mastering fire connects us to human history, teaching ingenuity, observation, and resilience under extreme conditions. By practicing these techniques safely in a backyard or controlled wilderness setting, you're participating in a tradition that stretches back tens of thousands of years. You're learning the same core principles that allowed humans to expand across frozen continents and survive where few other species could. Fire-making was more than a survival tool during the Ice Age. It was a skill that shaped human history, culture, and evolution. By studying and practicing these ancient techniques, we gain insight into our ancestors' resourcefulness and develop practical skills that remain invaluable today. If you found this exploration of Ice Age fire-making valuable, make sure to subscribe to Backyard Wisdom for more historical insights, survival skills, and hands-on bushcraft lessons. Share this video with fellow history enthusiasts and survivalists, because understanding the lessons of the past gives us the power to survive and thrive today.